shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel today for a pretty wild video to say the least. So this one isn't going to be like your typical video here on the channel. This is going to be split up into about two different parts. Number one, I just want to talk about this entire thing that happened over the course of about 2-3 days now. And also towards the end, I just want to give a really brief channel update regarding consistency on the channel and what I'm hoping to do from now on. So let's just dive straight into this. It's pretty insane. I've just got Clash of Clans gameplay playing in the background. Kind of random, I know, but I'm going to be getting onto that later and what the content is actually going to be looking like moving forward after this entire situation. Now, this entire thing started on Friday, I do believe. Thursday or Friday, one of those two. I believe it was actually Friday, though. So I wake up and I do my usual routine, wake up, whatever, get ready for the day, and then I check my YouTube and I go onto this monetization page, which, if you guys know what the YouTube Studio app is, it's basically a separate app you can get on your phone or whatever device you have, and you can see your YouTube analytics, so views, money for that month, and everything like that. It's basically a better place for YouTubers to keep track of their channel. So basically, I go onto this monetization page, which is a different section of this app that I'm talking about, and I go onto it, and it comes up with a message that looks like this, that you're seeing up on screen now. There should be a screenshot there now, and basically, it says that I can no longer be monetized, and this is all due to, quote-unquote, reused content. Now, I've got no idea what this possibly means. I think possibly what's happened here is that these bots on YouTube that do this entire thing where they automatically scan the different videos or whatever and decide if it's breaking the terms of service for YouTube or whatever, I think that it scanned this and saw the clips I use in my videos and assumed that it was quote-unquote reused content, and I've just re-uploaded it. However, my content does technically fall under the Copyright Act, I guess, and it is classed as transformative content because, well, I've split all of these clips up. They're not exactly as they are in these Ninjago episodes, and obviously I commentate over them. I don't just randomly re-upload clips or anything like that. However, I think that this was done automatically, and therefore I was demonetized. Now, naturally, this was quite hard to process overall, because think of it this way. I've spent the better part of about 2.5 years now constantly grinding out YouTube. That's pretty much what I spend a lot of my time doing and thinking about is YouTube. It's become pretty much just a part of my life at this point. And when I first started, my first goal were to reach 1,000 subscribers and also get monetized on YouTube. And for those that don't know what monetization is on YouTube, basically it just allows me to put ads on my videos, which then gives me money. It's nothing too much at all. However, I do use it to buy sets and stuff like that, so it's really great, to be honest. And, of course, a main driving factor as to why I do YouTube is to make money. Now, I know a lot of people seem to think that's a negative thing, but let me just put it this way. I am making Ninjago videos, and then I also get a pretty good amount of money for what I'm doing on the platform. Does that not sound really cool to you? It's just a pretty fun thing to do overall, and also getting money for that is really great in my opinion. So while it may sound bad, and I know a lot of people like to paint it as this big bad thing, people doing YouTube for money, I know it's a pretty looked down upon thing, but ultimately, this is really a great thing to have. And I'm kind of lucky, I think, to actually have that. It's really awesome. So to have that entire amount of work just flush down the toilet after YouTube decides to demonetize my channel, it takes a pretty big hit on my motivation, and rightfully so. Everything that I've worked towards on this channel completely just gets blown over. However, luckily, I was able to appeal the situation, and what I had to do in terms of the appeal thing was simply make a video to YouTube. I had to set it to private and show it to YouTube, discussing why they shouldn't have done this and why I'm actually in the right in this situation, and someone then has to go over that and choose if it's acceptable or not. Luckily, I think I'm really lucky to actually have had this response, but it was completely successful. So as of now, my monetization is back, and so my motivation, a lot of it at least, is back. Don't get me wrong, I was never planning on just quitting if I didn't get paid off YouTube. YouTube is something that I just find fun, even aside from money or anything like that. I just really like making videos, and the fact that people like you guys watch them, it does mean a lot to me. However, a lot of my motivation was completely taken away, rightfully so. And so I was kind of at a loss. I was continuing to upload, but at the same time I felt as though I lost all sense of direction and what I wanted from the channel. Luckily though, it's all back, so I went through a huge string of emotions and it's only really been about 2 full days. Luckily though, it's all back now, and so I couldn't be happier. And thanks for your kind words, guys. I just have to say that now. I really do truly appreciate all of you. It really does mean a lot, and it does keep me motivated. So, again, thank you all so much. That's pretty much the story over. Yeah, today's been great for me just because of that. I've been so happy ever since I got that random email earlier on. But, yeah, that's basically it for the story here. It's pretty wild, I know, and it's honestly not really a big story at all. It only really happened over the span of about a few days. But yeah, wow, that's pretty much that over with. Now, also, I just want to say that I will be starting college on Wednesday, which obviously I'm going to be pretty busy. My timetable too is pretty wild, so I'm going to be busy throughout different parts of the day. And so, to cut a long story short, my time for videos is a lot less than what it currently is. So, while I will try my absolute best to get out daily uploads, do not definitely expect multiple videos a day unless it's a really lucky day, or I just somehow have a free day off, basically. I will try and do daily videos, however that may not actually work, and I may just upload completely randomly. However, it will definitely still be a few times a week, because YouTube is still a priority, but at the same time, college is a bigger priority, if that makes any sense. So I'm not going to be abandoning this channel at all. I'm still going to be uploading and talking about Crystalized and other Ninjago stuff, but just don't expect my usual consistency, because over the summer, I think it's safe to say I've made so many different videos, and it's been quite great, actually. But now it's really just got to slow down because real life stuff is starting to take over. Now, I do actually have Mondays off. However, I'm not too sure if I still may have work to do outside of college. But, yeah. Oh, and for anyone wondering what I'm going to be doing at college, electrical installation. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Not too sure how it's going to go yet, but, yeah, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But with all of this being said, that's going to just about do it for this one. Sorry if I've just completely bombarded you with information in this one, but I do hope you enjoyed it. Something a little bit different, but I just wanted to let this all out in today's video. Also, before I do end the video, content is going to be looking slightly different, as I will be using photos as opposed to clips in my videos, which I know may take quite a hit in terms of quality of my videos, and I'm absolutely not happy about that at all. It's not me getting lazy, it's just that I do not want to risk getting demonetized, or worse, I do not want anything bad to happen to my channel, essentially. And so using photos in my videos is going to be the only way I can really get around this entire copyright thing that's been happening to me recently. So I do apologize for that. I'm not really a fan of it either, but in order to keep the channel going, I'm going to have to do it, and it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But with this being said, that's just about going to do it, so be sure to leave a like on it if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. It's been a wild few days. But yeah, that's going to just about do it from me here, so goodbye.